Hello viewer, welcome to another exciting moment here on Flip TV. You're welcome to Sports Gist on Flip TV. Yes, we have a whole lot to talk about today. Live kickoff feed from Cameroon versus Egypt and many other scintillating headlines. My name is Wilfred Willie, and with me I have my co-anchor.
Hello viewers, my name is Sadiq. Welcome to Sports Gist.
Yes, welcome to Sport Gist. As we all know, the AFCON 2021, day 26, the match about to kick off today, Cameroon versus Egypt, is indeed a fight to finish. The likes of Mohamed Salah and the indomitable Lions are willing to give us a time to remember and a game to pursue the quest for the final and to clinch the trophy of the African Cup of Nations. Mr. Sadiq, what do you have to say about this tight game that is coming up today, later this evening?
That's Cameroon versus Egypt.
Egypt, yes.
It's going to be a very, very tough fight, and I think for me, Egypt is going to eventually be the winner of the game.
Wow.
Because they have enough experienced players. Like that of Mohamed Salah, they have Trezeguet, so they have a lot of players that can hold the Cameroon team. So I think Egypt is going to qualify to the final stage of the competition.
But looking at the Egyptian team, the likes of El Ghazi, where is ruled out due to injury, is not going to start, and it's one of their promising striker. And this guy from Cameroon, the current highest scorer, Abubakar. Do you think the match is going to be highly contested, or is going to be a walk away for Egypt? Because bearing in mind Cameroon are the host nation for this tournament, do you think they will just give up like that, even though they've come a long way?
This was, like I said earlier, for me, I can say Egypt, they are coming for a revenge, because the indomitable Lions were crowned champions recently in 2017, and they beat Egypt to secure the title, and they won 2-0 against Egypt. So I think this upcoming match is going to be a revenge for Egypt to take on Cameroon. So I think Egypt are going to fall in out. They'll play their last breath with today's match. So I think Egypt are coming out fully to play the match against Cameroon. So I think Egypt they can just do anything
possible to win that game,
just to win the game.
So yes, it's the fight to finish as the indomitable Lions Pharaohs battle for final tickets. You already know that Senegal secured that place in the final yesterday against all odds. They played Burkina Faso and they edged that match 3-1. Sane scoring a goal for himself and also an assist. Now today's game, Cameroon versus Egypt, I don't know, the lineup will be out in any moment from now, and I will be telling you what the lineup looks like for the match Cameroon versus Egypt. So now looking at Mohamed Salah has been involved in almost 7 goals in the tournament. He has been involved both assists and in goals. Do you think Mohamed Salah can step up and go to this final to clinch the trophy for his people, or is not going to be an all England final like the likes of Sane versus Mane, Sane versus Salah, Mane versus Salah rather? Or do you think Cameroon are looking to upset Salah? Looking at their in-depth squad, Cameroon and Egypt, who do you think will score first, and who do you think will he edge to the penalty, or who do you think will be the standout player for that match?
For me, I say it's going to be Mohamed Salah of Egypt, because he's a world-class player. He has played in so many clubs like of Roma, Liverpool, Chelsea. He can handle pressure, because as the team's captain, you know what to say to the players. Just don't panic. Play what you can play, or what you've been playing. From day one. So I think the first team to score in this upcoming match is going to be Egypt, because they are very cool. Because at times when they play, you can just ask that, is this Egypt? They don't play like an African team. Like I said earlier, most African teams, what is common in African gameplay is that when the boys with the central back, or the number 2 or the number 3, they just pull out the ball. African team don't hold too much possession.
No tiki-taka.
No, all they believe on is always counter. Just deliver it to the
top line
or the number 8, After that, they believe the attacker should sort their self out. But if you look at the Pharaohs of Egypt, you know, they play hand in hand. You know, look for your
play tactically.
Number 4, from your number 4, you look for your number 8. Your number 8, you know, can send a true pass to number 7 or the number 11. So I think Egypt are going to play well, or a good game, because the game is going to be very, very entertaining. And also, I don't write Cameroon off, because they've from day one they've been the best team so far in the AFCON. I think they are the team that have most goals scored in the tournament. So I think Cameroon too, they can also be decisive with their striker Abubakar.
Okay, let's look at some match facts. Cameroon versus Egypt. The hosts, Cameroon, and record champions Egypt, face each other in Yaoundé on Thursday, 3rd February 2022. That is today, for a place in the top Energies African Cup of Nations. Yes, this will be the 11th African Cup of Nations encounter between Egypt and Cameroon. No two teams have met on more occasions in the competition history. Like, these people have actually met several times, more than any other team in the competition. Egypt have won 3 of their last 4 Africa Cup of Nations games against Cameroon, scoring 9 goals. Rather, they've scored 9 goals in their last games. This after meeting just twice across their previous 6 encounters against the Indomitable Lions in the competition. They won 1, they drew 2, and they lost 3. Yes, looking at this fact now, can you still see Cameroonians, they have a chance, even though they like their number 10 striker, who is actually the highest goal scorer now, Abubakar, in the tournament right now? Do you think he has a chance to at least score a goal or 2 in this game, even though history has not been behind them?
Sure, because like I said earlier, he has been the highest goal scorer in the competition. He's having 6 goals in just 5 matches. You know, he has been a
consistent.
You know, he has been prolific. He has been consistent for Cameroon so far. So I think Abubakar can also be decisive in the match. But I think, you know, in football is not just a one-man
game. Exactly.
You need your teammates. You know, you also need your coach. You know, to give you courage. You know, that you can do this. You can keep pushing, and you get our best results, or the results we came here for. You know, all teams coming into the competition, they always come for a win, not draw or lose. So I think, but the best team that can actually make it to the final for me is going to be Egypt. But I think since Cameroon have been so good, you know, we don't have to write Cameroon off the game. So I think if Cameroon can continue like they've been doing since game 1, I think Cameroon can also do better and move to the final. But I think Egypt, the way they play, they've been so good defensively. I think they've
even attacking wise
considered just 2 goals in
the tournament. Wow.
So far. So I think Egypt are the favorite to go to the final.
Okay, so you've heard it from Mr. Sadiq. Egypt are the favorites to go into the final. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. Let us know what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your notification button. If you're just joining us, you're welcome to Football Gist, where we'll talk about everything football related, everything soccer related. Our major headline today, which is the Cameroon versus the Egypt game, happening later today. Yes, this evening. Wherever you are, please don't forget to watch the African Cup of Nations. It will be live on your screen this evening. The host meets the African Cup of Nations title record holders. Yes, Egypt they are the African country to have the most, with the highest African Cup of Nations trophy.
It's going to be a tough fight.
It's going to be really a fight to finish. Let us know your prediction. What is your prediction for this game? The exact score for today's game?
I think the match, I don't see Egypt winning full time, but I think maybe extra time. Eventually, Egypt is going to win by 2 goals to 1. So the match will end Cameroon 1, Egypt 2.
Well, for me, Egypt against Cameroon, it's going to be a tough one. But I must say, Egypt 1, Cameroon 0. Egypt 1, Cameroon 0. Okay. That is it.
It's always, although since they've started the competition, you know, if you notice, the first 2 to 3 matches, they've not been so many goals, because people have been winning one. Look at in the group stage, That's Egypt versus Nigeria. I think Nigeria won.
Yes, Nigeria won. Oh, yes.
And, their second match or their first match also, they won just 1-0. When
they've not been able to score multiple goals, like 3 to 4 goals, 2 to 3 goals.
No, I think much goals might not happen, but surely, cause I can also see Cameroon scoring a goal
because of
their
striker that is in form.
Be prolific for Cameroon. So I think Egypt to Cameroon won.
Yes, so if you're just joining us, you're welcome to Football Gist. Well, we're talking about a whole lot. The Cameroon versus Egypt game, fight to finish. As time goes on, we will continue to bring you more details about the match. This Football Gist will talk about everything football related. Yes, we'll just finish talking about Cameroon versus Egypt, but we're bringing more updates as we go along the line. Yes,
it's really going to be tough against Cameroon because their first match that should be on 4-3 of 1984. That was the first encounter.
Head-to-head matches.
So it was Cameroon were home and Egypt were away. Egypt won 1-0. March 21, 1986. So the match was so tough. It ended Egypt 0, Cameroon 0. January. March 14, 1988 also, Cameroon versus Egypt. Cameroon were home and they ended up beating Egypt 1-0.
Wow.
January 18, 1966, Cameroon versus Egypt. Also, Cameroon were also home and they ended the match in victory against Egypt, and the match ended 2-1. February 4, 2002, it was Cameroon also at home against Egypt. So Cameroon ended the match 1-0 to Egypt. February 3, 2004, Cameroon also won the match against Egypt. It ended 2-1. And January 25, 2010, Egypt won.
To Cameroon,
3 goals
3-1
to 1. And February 5, that was the last encounter. That was the final. They won in 2017. Egypt won, Cameroon 2. So I think today's encounter is going to be more tough, and I think Egypt might also call for a revenge, like I said earlier, and it's going to be very tough, madam. It might end Cameroon 1, Egypt 2.
Wow, so you've heard it here from the Sports Gist, the head-to-head matches, the fight to finish against the Cameroonian, the match facts against Egypt versus Cameroon, the host of the African Cup of Nations. We'll bring you more details along the line. If you're just joining us, this is Football Gist on Flip TV, where we'll talk about everything football related. We're previewing the match Cameroon versus Egypt tonight, happening today in the evening in Cameroon, the chief host. So moving away from Cameroon a little bit, let's dive into yesterday's game a little. For those of you that missed yesterday's action, Mane scores a goal for himself, and also he bagged an assist as Senegal reached the second straight AFCON final. Senegal, we all know by now that they are in the final, awaiting their opponents, either Egypt or Cameroon. So we're saying Mane has inspired the Senegalese team to a very, very inspirational final. So what do you have to say about the Senegal clinching the first spot to the final?
Credit should go to the
Senegalese side, the coach Cisse,
most especially their coach, and also their captain, that's Sadio Mane of Liverpool. You know, he has been consistent. You know, he has been giving all he can give to his country. You know, he has always been loyal to his country.
Always been loyal.
You know,
even when he had the concussion, he still played.
You know, he just rested for some days, and he came back earlier than expected. That this next match, I must be in the next match. I must help my country to qualify to the next round. And also the last AFCON, Senegal, I think they got knocked out by Algeria, in the final. So that Algeria couldn't allow them to win the trophy. And I think now it depends on them if they can be serious enough to also win this 2021 tournament. So I'm not sure who at the end of the game who's going to qualify against Egypt or Cameroon, but all I just know is going to be a very, very tough match in the final. And I think congratulations to the Senegalese team. Yes,
you've heard it from Mr. Sadiq. Congratulations to the Senegalese team. We're going to be moving at lightning speed today. Senegal qualified already to the final, while they await their opponents, Cameroon or Egypt. Yes, We already know that this is Football Gist on Flip TV, where we'll talk about everything football. Sports Gist of Flip TV, rather, where we'll talk about everything sports. Today, our focus will be on football. As we said, fight to finish, Cameroon against Egypt. We've talked about the match preview. We've talked about the head-to-head matches, match facts, team preview. We've talked about the time and everything about that match, the breathtaking match, the player to watch out for, Mo Salah and Abubakar for Cameroon. And now we've also talked about Senegalese team clinching their spot in the final. Now let's to dive away from AFCON a little bit. Madrid have signed Mbappe, claims ex-Barcelona president Gaspard. Yes, Madrid have signed Mbappe. The ex-Barcelona president have confirmed this, saying that Madrid have added Mbappe to the squad. What do you think Kylian Mbappe can bring to this Real Madrid side?
Mbappe has always been a prolific player, and I think for me, Mbappe is a world-class player because he has always been there for his country. He has always been there since he has been from Monaco when he came to Paris Saint-Germain. So he has always been consistent. He's having a good vision for his career. He's always focused, he's always hardworking. He's always keeping fit. He's always he has always been serious with his football career, and I think him heading to Real Madrid is going to be a step up in his career also, and he can win a lot of accolades in Real Madrid if he can still keep up with the form and his hard work in Real Madrid.
Do you think him coming to Real Madrid will give him the chance to contest for this Ballon d'Or that he so desires?
Sure. In the next 2, 3, 4 seasons, I can. Other than Mbappe, I don't see any other player winning the Ballon d'Or except from Benzema, Lewandowski, and I don't think there's any other player that can contest for the Ballon d'Or. If you look at the likes of Messi, this season he has not
performed. He has been under performed.
The world-class player, the all-time best player in the world, Cristiano Ronaldo, he has not been in his best. And if you look at
thanks to Manchester United,
again, can I mention Neymar? Neymar has not been consistent so far, and the highest goal scorer in PSG is Kylian Mbappe, and he heading to Real Madrid, and he's going to have the like of Luka Modric,
Casemiro, Toni Kroos as playing alongside.
They are going to feed him with better passes, and also he's going to play with his countryman, his counterpart, that's Karim Benzema.
Yes, Karim Benzema.
Which they play together in France, and I think it's going to be a big step up. And they are going to enjoy themselves a lot because they'll be playing in the same country, and now Mbappe heading to Real Madrid.
The connection is going to be there.
The connection is going to be more tight. It's just going to be. They'll be so deadly to face any other team. They'll be so deadly. It's going to be interesting to watch.
Yes, it's going to be interesting to watch. You've heard it all. Madrid have signed Mbappe, claims ex-Barcelona president Gaspard. If you're just joining us, you've missed a whole lot. This is Football Gist on Flip TV. We'll talk about Sports Gist on Flip TV, where we'll talk about everything football. I don't know why I keep mixing this Football Gist and Sports Gist. Maybe this is Football Gist on Flip TV. Yes, we've talked about Cameroon versus Egypt. We've talked about Madrid signing Mbappe. We've talked about Senegal also clinching a spot in the final. Now looking at Arsenal are forced to pay Aubameyang €7 million severance package. You already know that Aubameyang has been unleashed as a Barcelona player, and he returned to the squad. He went to the squad Barcelona happy, but he said he's not happy that he didn't wish Arsenal fans goodbye because Arteta still failed to even give him at least a last chance to say goodbye on the pitch to his Arsenal fans. What do you think?
What Aubameyang said, what he said, for me, I don't think he really meant what he's saying. There are some players that at the end of the day, maybe after spending 2 to 3, 4 seasons in the club, when they are not so happy, like what they did to Aubameyang is not so good. It's not palatable at all. They strip him off the captaincy of Arsenal. That's so devastating. So it's really sad, and the best thing for him to do is just move out of the club. I think right now he's going to be really, really happy that he left Arsenal. At least for him not to be when you leave a club or any place, what you like for you to hear is that when Aubameyang was here,
he left an impression.
a good impression. So I think that should be the reason for him saying he could not say a really goodbye to the fans and his teammates. I think he just said that just just to free up his mind. Just to let his fans know
that he still loves them.
Good intention. I think
so
in Barcelona now is really, really happy.
So looking at Aubameyang, where do you think will fit him? Because now Barca have acquired the likes of Adama Traore, they've acquired Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang also, and this guy from Manchester City.
That's
Ferran Torres is also there. And Lucas De Jong is in form. He has been scoring in their past game. So where do you think Aubameyang can fit in? Do you think he's going to be in the starting lineup, or he's going to be benching throughout the?
Looking at Aubameyang for the past 10 years now, before you mention 10 to 15 strikers, you must mention Aubameyang.
True.
And you are comparing Lucas De Jong with Aubameyang. I think is so disrespectful to Aubameyang. Aubameyang is far ahead of
top class.
He's a top class striker ahead of Gio, and surely he's going to be the top striker, the number one choice for Xavi to pick in any match to face any team. And I think Aubameyang will really perform, and if they are attacking Kakambi, Dembele, in which Aubameyang played with in
Dortmund, Borussia Dortmund.
That's Borussia Dortmund in Germany. I think it's going to be scintillating. It's going to be massive. It's going to be really good for two of them to come again and play together. And I think the right wing, if they can start Memphis Depay, is also skillful. Is spacing.
Yes, even Memphis Depay, Ferran Torres, all these forward. Now, how do we balance this talent? What's your key formation for backup with the likes of Aubameyang, Adama Traore, Ousmane Dembele, Lucas De Jong, or Frank De Jong, Ferran Torres? These key attackers, where would they fit in?
I think the best place to play Memphis Depay should be the number 10 row, a free row. I think it can just be if not the perfect replacement for Lionel Messi, can be just a temporary replacement, because there are some rumors that Neymar can
come back to Barcelona.
But for now, let's talk about the player that are currently in the Barcelona squad. Memphis Depay, I think the best position he can play in Barcelona right now should be the number 10 row, and Ferran Torres should start at the right, and Dembele should start at the left, and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang should start at the number 9 spot. Because Memphis Depay can play in any position. Look at Memphis of Holland.
So that means De Jong, you're putting De Jong to the bench.
I'm putting De Jong to the bench.
Wow.
Because you can't compare the experience that Aubameyang can give to the team. You can't compare it with just.
But De Jong has been the one saving Barcelona of late. His last match, he's always stealing the match with a goal when it's always 0-0.
He's just coming up. I think De Jong he has not scored up to 10 goals for Barcelona now. So I think he's just stepping up. And let's just look at Aubameyang, if he can replicate the form he had in Arsenal
and in Dortmund as well.
Dortmund. So let's just look forward to for him to try his best. It's not been easy for any player just to come from another league
to a different league and dominate
and just dominate. Exactly. Look at Messi now in PSG. He has been struggling. He has played for
turned to a flop,
and he just scored just a goal.
Wow.
For PSG, that has not been so good for a world class player of Messi type. So let's just give Aubameyang sometimes. So
see if we will deliver
for Barcelona.
Yes, you already know. Arsenal have left off. Aubameyang is now in Barcelona. If you're just joining us, we're about to bring it to an end. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is now a Barcelona player. We've talked about fight to finish. Cameroon versus Egypt, the host versus the highest title holders in Africa. Egypt, yes, as Indomitable Lions. Pharaohs battle for the final ticket. We talked about Senegal winning Burkina Faso 3-1 yesterday's game. Now reading out some of the results in Africa Cup of Nations. Yesterday, you already know Burkina Faso 3-1. The World Cup, Uruguay won 4-1 Venezuela. This World Cup CONMEBOL. Argentina won 1-0 Colombia. Brazil won 4-0 to Paraguay, and Peru won 1 Ecuador. Yes, and fixtures today: Cameroon versus Egypt. Also, the Copa del Rey, Real Madrid versus Athletic Bilbao, Real Sociedad versus Real Betis, also in the Copa del Rey. Now, some transfer news before we round up this football gist. Napoli rejected Leeds Everton bid for Osimhen. I never knew Osimhen. Everton bidded for Osimhen. I think Frank Lampard. Yes, just to bring you up to date, Everton has acquired the likes of Frank Lampard, Dele Alli, and Van der Beek. And now, so our notice, Napoli has rejected, said he rejected the late Everton bid for Osimhen. What do you have to say about that? Do you think Napoli, Osimhen would have done great or better in Everton, or it was just out of their reach going for Osimhen? There's no way Osimhen would have gone to Everton. What do you think?
Sure. Let's look at this aspect. Let's just look at both clubs, Napoli and Everton. In world football, Napoli is a bigger club to Everton, and I don't think that there's any player that can just wish like any top player playing for a top team. You can just think that okay, my next decision for me is to go to the lower club. It's not possible. All players now
aim higher,
aiming higher to win more titles, to have more personal awards, and I don't think that is the transfer that can ever materialize, because Osimhen, he came from Lille to Napoli, and
yes,
and he came in with a very big transfer that was 75 million euro. So I don't think if
he can
Napoli
go
should sell
Osimhen, he needs somewhere higher.
It can never be below 75. It should be 80,
above
90 or 100, and I don't think Everton can
afford him.
Afford the transfer.
Wow, so
Everton
cannot.
It might just be a mere rumor of Everton for Osimhen.
Okay, Everton cannot afford the likes of Victor Osimhen. Yes, as we round up, this is Football Gist. If you're still watching, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Any of you, yes, I see you watching. Thank you very much for watching and staying with us. Thank you for not leaving this chat. Thank you for staying and enjoying this period with us. But we're about to come to an end. Let's take a look at Moses Simon confirms Leeds offer. The star boy for Nigeria, Moses Simon, he confirmed that Leeds are offering him a contract. Do you think he should go to Leeds and see what he can do there, or you feel he still needs to improve? What do you think about this?
Moses Simon going to Leeds United is going to be a big step up in his football career. Leeds being in the best league in the world,
yes,
that's the EPL,
England Premier League,
and it's going to be a good transfer for him. And I think maybe the reason Leeds are pursuing Moses Simon is Rafinha. They are Brazilian winger. I think their top clubs pushing a move for
scouting for Rafinha,
the like of Chelsea, Manchester City, and Manchester United. And I think Moses Simon moving to Leeds United is going to be a big step up in his career, and he can replicate his form, and he can even perform better in Leeds United, and he's going to be having a better experience and keep developing himself, and eventually move to a bigger club than Leeds United. He has shown his skills, he has shown his ability in the Super Eagles team, in the AFCON. So I think Moses Simon moving to Leeds United is going to be a good transfer for Leeds United, and also a good transfer for Moses Simon himself.
Yes, Moses Simon confirming Leeds offer. Is it a good transfer for him or a bad offer? Barca also joined the race to sign Dybala. Because of time, we won't go into details. That Dybala is looking to sign for Barca as well. Manchester City battle Barca Madrid for Haaland. Haaland has been one of the most sought after striker from top clubs like Barca and Real Madrid, even though no one signed him this transfer window. But coming transfer window, we can see if he will still retain in Dortmund. Do you think he's still going to be in Dortmund, or he's going to leave?
He's not sure he's going to stay in Dortmund to next season, because his agent, that's his father, he said they are looking to materialize the deal. I think the favorite team leading the race for Anders is Real Madrid, because his father and the president of Real Madrid, that's Florentino Perez, had some meetings earlier last month. So I think the top club that are the front to land Haaland to Real Madrid.
Okay, yeah, you've had it from Mr. Sadiq. The top club that's going to land Haaland is Real Madrid. Yes, yeah, we've come to an end of this exciting, wonderful, sensational football gist. Yes, I know you don't want us to go, but we'll have to go anyway. Running down the headline, we talked about Cameroon versus Egypt, the fight to finish as Indomitable Lions, Pharaohs battle for the final ticket, which led us to the game against Senegal versus Burkina Faso. Senegal edging the Burkina Faso team 3-1. Sane got a goal for himself and also an assist. Then we ran through some transfer talk. Napoli rejects late Everton bid for Osimhen. We talked about Dybala. We talked about Aubameyang now in Barcelona, joining the likes of Adama Traore, Ferran Torres, and other new acquisitions for Barcelona. And now Moses Simon confirming Leeds offer still in the books. Yes, this is where I draw the curtain. Cameroon versus Egypt. Let us know your prediction. Predict and win with Flip TV. Football Gist. Predict and win with Flip TV. Cameroon and Egypt. Let us know. Comment. Let us know what you're gonna predict for Cameroon and Egypt's game. Be sure tonight. Be sure that you're gonna win. Be sure when it comes to, we don't do talk and do what we do for here. So yeah, this is fight to finish. Predict your game, Cameroon versus Egypt. Let us know what you think. For me, myself, and I, with friend Willie, I would say never crack under pressure. Signing out. Stay safe and God bless you. Live in the hand of my colleague Sadiq to tell you one or two things.
Our good viewers, keep viewing our sports gist and lots more on Flip TV News. Please subscribe, like, and share. God bless you. See you later.
Thank you. Stay safe.